Have you been looking for a way to uplevel your knowledge about functional nutrition as it relates to optimal health? Two global nutrition companies have come together to bring an opportunity to you, and it's called the Sanoviv Nutrition Advisor Certification. I'm Carol Ebert. I'm a nurse and a wellness practitioner, and I want to share a little bit about my story before we get started. So in the beginning, for me as a nurse, I was a Navy nurse, and that's what it looks like when you're scared to death. You just got out of college and you sign up to go into the Navy. So I had that great experience. But then when I got out, oh, by the way, I did get the bonus of finding a husband that I've been married to for over 55 years. But when I got out of the service and went back to the bedside as a nurse, I said, something isn't correct here for me. I think I want to be in a different arena as a nurse. And so I joined the wellness movement, which was really at the beginning when I was deciding to do this. I found it. I found what was called the National Wellness Institute. And so there I feel like that was my grounding in wellness. That was my education. That was my continuing ed. That was my community. That was fun. You can see me there on the right. I'm blowing bubbles because we're at a nursing academy for wellness there that I was managing. So I really got hooked into all of what that meant, the prevention, the wellness, the education. And so I took that into my career, and I stayed with wellness in all kinds of different places like schools and clinics and hospitals and all. I used wellness in all my different jobs that I had. But finally, when I landed in the medical center as a wellness coordinator, I really loved the work, but I burned out. Corporations stifle me. So I said, what's next for me? And so I made a second transition. I had gone from bedside to wellness and corporate, and now I'm saying I want to be free. So I transitioned out of that job and I said, I just want to do my work on my own terms. And working from home, it was much less stressful, wonderful. I could explore all kinds of different ways of providing information to people. I could do workshops and trainings at my house. I'm a wellness coach. I've done a podcast. I do exhibits, at trade shows. I've done lives, Coffee Talk Live for retiring nurses. And so the independence is great when you're on your own. But what I was missing was connection to what it's like to have your own business. I know how to do the work. I don't know how to run a business. Fortunately, at that point, transition number 3, I collaborated with other wellness professionals like myself that I'd known from the Wellness Institute and found out that there was an opportunity where I could get more guidance in my business, but also up-level what I was providing for my clients and to find out more about what I could have as a nutritional focus, which I was interested in. And so I signed up with Usana. And I've been in with that organization for actually 20 years now, not just 18 like it shows. And the beauty of it is the community. I was able to align with all my friends in wellness, but other new friends. And so it just kept growing. And so I felt like this is really where I belong. I have all of the expertise of a solid nutritional company. I have people that are professionals and can help me and support me and guide me. And it was like, this is perfect. This is where I belong. And then the bonus came that I didn't realize was part of the USANA opportunity was Sanoviv Medical Institute, which is a functional medicine hospital, the first certified by the IFM, the Institute of Functional Medicine, certified medical functional hospital. And when I found out about that, I got so excited. I said, I'm going, and I did. And then I realized that this could be a vehicle for me to bring nutrition education to nurses. So I did get continuing ed credit to take nurses down there, as you can see on the right. So this is the story, my story. And so now that brings us back to this opportunity that I want to share with you today about the Sanoviv Nutrition Advisor certification. And it's a beautiful opportunity because there's it's uniting excellence in functional health. We have Usana, the industry leader in nutritional cellular nutrition, and we have Sanoviv, the holistic healing center that is the functional medicine hospital. These two combined are a partnership of two world-class organizations committed to health, longevity, science, and integrity. So I want to go through each one of those, first Usana and then Sanoviv, so you have an understanding about them. Now, why Usana? This would become a preferred wellness partner of yours. And it's found on the obsession of cellular health. And there's Dr. Myron Wentz, who founded it. He's a PhD in microbiology and immunology. He opened Gull Laboratories in 1972. He's an expert in growing cells. However, he knew so much about how to keep cells alive in a petri dish, but he couldn't keep his parents alive from succumbing to degenerative disease, cancer and heart disease. And he said, I have to do something about that. So he shifted his focus to nutritional products that he knew how to keep cells alive, as I mentioned, and founded Usana Health Sciences in 1992. And this is his trajectory, his life path here. Over on the left, in 1974, he founded Gull Labs. Then after that, he created the Epstein-Barr virus. He discovered or created test kits that are used in healthcare today of viruses, especially the Epstein-Barr one. And then he discovered that the supplements that were on the market were poor quality. And he said, wait a minute, Mal, what if I put everything together and I create my own supplement line, knowing what I know about how to keep cells alive, and I can make an impact on people's health. And so he founded Usana in 1992, providing optimal cellular nutrition products. And then he created Sanoviv, and that was a model for holistic care and total well-being. So that is his pathway. So why is Usana so great? Well, quality. They have in-house manufacturing. They use third-party testing and certification. And, you know, it's all about purity, identity, composition, strength, and safety. The best. And why? Because they have 150 scientists on staff doing research, development, innovation, all ongoing globally. So they come up with these wonderful opportunities for us to be healthier. The pharmaceutical grade quality of the products is important for us so that you know you're getting safe and effective products. They use in-house precision manufacturing. It's designed to maintain the highest quality standards for the Usana customers. They manufacture an FDA registered facility. They use third-party validation to just prove that they're the best. And then when you think about some of these world-class athletes, these Olympians and the professional athletes, they trust their health to Usana because for them, they need supplementation. The way the wear and tear of their body is tremendous. And these supplements are going to help them, not hurt them, and be a banned substance, which is what they worry about. So they have a guarantee that if they ever test positive for a banned substance, they'll be paid $1 million. Never been paid out, so they don't have to worry about that. They have a legacy of in-house science. They're always doing clinical studies. They partner with third-party research institutions, and they also are always creating and innovating when it comes to new technologies. And to learn about that, that's another whole talk, but no other company is doing this kind of innovation. So here are some of their partners in research: Linus Pauling Institute, University of Utah, University of Colorado, can't see it up there. Australia, I'm sorry, there we go. Australian Catholic University, University of Sydney, and then Tosh, which is an orthopedic hospital in Utah. So they partner with other research facilities so that they can do even more research. So what are we looking at here? What would it look like for a product to start and finish with you from Usana? So they do research. They create the formulas. They do the clinical trials. They manufacture in-house. They follow the highest quality standards. They have third-party validation. And then that is shipped, that product, which went through all those steps, gets shipped directly from the manufacturer to you. So let's look at one of the most important product, the cellular nutrition star here. It's called the Cell Essentials, and that is the antioxidants and mineral combination that you see in the center there. And then what they also do is offer you then supportive other products based on your health condition. So you can customize, they can customize for you. And then of course, Sanoviv is their skincare line. So what I want to share with you is, do these products really work? How can you tell me they work? Because they've been tested and they have done the work, they've done the science, and this is what happens in your body when you take this core product here. After 30 minutes of taking the Cell Essentials, that's the name of it, they're already absorbed into your bloodstream, and your cells feel it before you feel it. Then after 1 or 2 weeks, you're going to see some things happening like better sleep, balanced mood, and more consistent energy. I have experienced that myself within the first 2 weeks. A month later, you're going to see support for healthy skin, and then optimal recovery after exercise. And then after 3 months, cellular transformation has occurred. Because nutrients have reached the optimal levels, immune, digestive, and cardiovascular systems are thriving. And then beyond that, it's going to contribute to long-term health, energy, and resilience, because your cells are working smarter so you can live better. Just want to show you briefly, there's a lot of supportive optimizers that you can use when you're customizing for yourself. And the skincare line is unbelievable. And if we have to appreciate that our skin is our biggest organ, and we really do need to take care of it. And this is the line that does that. And I've been using their skincare line, even in all of its evolutions, for 20 years. And people think I'm younger than I am. So Usana, again, it's the industry leader, 30 plus years of growth, 24 markets around the world. They're the leaders in the direct sales industry. They're publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. They use sustainable business practices, and they're giving back through the Usana Foundation. So let's look at why, if you're a health professional, why would you choose Usana? Well, because this can provide you with seamless clinical integration. You can integrate this right into your practice, no matter what your practice is. It can be done seamlessly. It provides you with a recurring income model. You will have access to expert tools and training. This is a registered pharmaceutical facility, following peer-reviewed publications and research, and it's internationally unmatched with their guarantees. So not only that, there's Usana has a health professional advisory council, which is bringing together trusted experts who support the product development, and they ensure that the science delivers real-world health. So these folks are in the field, and they give input to the scientists. And why, again, should you choose? Well, I'm going to tell you, my mentor and colleague, Dr. Karen Wolf, this is what she has to say. As a health professional, I trust Usana and Sanoviv Medical Institute because of their science-backed approach, commitment to quality, and integrative philosophy. Their products and protocols align with my values of addressing root causes and empowering lasting wellness. So I focus on her because I'm on her team. So that was Usana. Let's take, now, so that's like one of the partners. Now here's the second partner, and that's Sanoviv. So Sanoviv, in 1999, Dr. Wentz established the world's first functional medicine hospital. And as I said, it's the first certified by the Institute of Functional Medicine hospital. That's a beautiful, there it is, it's beautiful. So what's so great? Some of the things like integrative care. If you are a patient down there, or if you're just going down for one of their programs, they provide you with a complete collaboration with a doctor, a chiropractor, a nutritionist, energy medicine, psychology, dentist. It's a team approach. It's perfect for finding out, or covering all your bases when you go down there. Secondly, holistic healing practices. When we think about all those extras that we get on the outside of healthcare, we're always looking for massages and massages and yoga and all those other modalities of healing. They put that right into your treatment plan. So they're following a holistic healing model. And the environment is pristine. You're on the Pacific Ocean. When you're in bed at night and you're listening to those gentle waves splashing up on that ocean and you're drifting off to sleep to that, it's nothing better than that. And this facility was built from the literal ground up as toxin-free as possible. It's beautiful. And Sanoviv their main focus is on detox because we are toxic. So their philosophy is they open all detoxification pathways while flooding the body with nutrients to turn on the body's natural healing abilities. That's what the body wants to do, is heal on its own, and they give it what it needs. So let's look at why health professionals decide that they want to be certified nutrition advisors from Sanoviv. Well, they're going to get training in functional health and nutrition. You're going to align with the best in functional medicine, and that in turn is going to boost your credibility. They provide you with practical protocols for real-world results. You would be joining a global network of certified peers who are also nutrition advisors. And you're going to always be receiving advanced scientific research. So I ask you, do you want to know more about these issues? And when you look at that list, you say, well, yeah, I know about the microbiome. I don't know what fat bugs are, or I don't even know what endocrine disruptors are. So what it reminds you, and me too, there's a lot to know. There's a lot more to know about what's going on with our health. And maybe we need to up-level our knowledge when it comes to functional nutrition. And these are issues that are covered in the nutrition training. Secondly, do you need professional guidance? Now, if you're coming out of healthcare like I was, it's all about fixing an organ or fixing a disease, but it's not about all of this. And I don't know what to do with this. So if this is an issue, these are signs that that something's going on and it needs to be attended to. And then what you would receive in this training is how to manage all of these issues. So what is that program all about? Anyway, what's that training? It's a 10-module training, all done online. And at the end of every module, there's a quiz that you have to get 100%, or you have to redo it again and again, like I did. But you know, the joy of doing it again and again is you learn better. But in the meantime, it's a doable thing. You do it at your own pace. And once you finish that, by the way, there's also 6 Q&A sessions. These were Zoom calls that were recorded after the instructor did her first training. And so there's people asking questions that she answers. So it just adds more content to what you get from the training. And it also probably will answer the questions that those extra questions that you have. So let's see if we can get started with this idea. Let's go deeper, okay? What is it like to get involved? First of all, you join Usana, and what you do is you purchase a detox pack of products. It's roughly $330. And then you access all the orientation and onboarding from Usana. And you would be having a person who invited you to this talk would be probably your guide. And so you go through the process of learning all about Usana while you're using these new products that you just got. After that has happened, and it usually takes about a month, now you're ready to enroll in the Sanoviv certification course. And it's only $149. It's valued at $899. This is really a good deal. And then you become a wellness professional partner. Now, I wanted to show you the detox pack. It's called the Balance Your Belly pack. And once again, if this doesn't work for you personally, then what we do is customize what would work for you. So that's just the general pack that we use at this point. So let's go back to Sanoviv, because here's the bonus. Once you have finished your training as a certified Sanoviv nutrition advisor, you now can go to Sanoviv and experience for yourself the 7-day detox and rejuvenation program. And you can get that for almost half price. It's a $6,100 value for $29.97. What an opportunity. I've been there 5 times. Every time I go is another experience that I take to heart, and I change even more with my health. And so you can see the video going on. I mean, it's just wonderful there. There's so much to get involved in, to learn about. There's a spa. I mean, I can't even tell you what it's like. I would rather have you just experience it. So here are some questions I want you to take to heart now, and I'd like you to write down your answers so you have them. So the first thing would be, what did you like best about what you saw in this presentation? So, and I would jot down 2 or 3 things that just stood out that you really liked the best. Okay? The second question is, what are 3 areas of your health that you'd like to improve? And again, another one of the bonuses of doing this is that your health will improve. Your level of knowledge improves, but your health is going to improve too. So maybe there are some areas of your life that you're wrestling with that you might want to put on paper too. And then the third question is, if you are on a scale of 1 to 10, after what you've seen here, 1 to 5 is, I'm interested in the products only. I want to try that first. Okay? But 6 to 10 is, well, I'm kind of interested in both things, so I'm going to give myself a number in that group. This is where you can determine the next step for you. And so make sure you put down a number, and that would be something that you want to also have written down, so you'll have it for future reference. And so that concludes this presentation. I hope you will share this with the person that invited you, and thank you for your time today.